Hello and welcome. Today I'm back at one of my favorite drift tracks, Driven Lux Circuit. Go off the Z. This weekend's theme is
Aloha.
Aloha. So hopefully I can get laid this weekend. Right now everybody's loading in. Should be a packed house this weekend, which is good and bad. Packed house, great for business, of course, because this place has to keep lights on. Downside is get a little less tea time, but it is what it is. It's worth it. But the drive here made my clothes nasty. Track is hot. Let's go. Since my last drift event, I did get a new 360 camo. If you watched the last Clarksville event, I ran mine oval. So I had to upgrade. Hopefully my footage should look a little better. Okay, that's day 2 of Driven Luck. Aloha. Yesterday went pretty good. No major issues. Had a good time. Afterwards, we went by the bonfire and sang Kumbaya. The only sucky things about the car is I keep on eating up the wheel driver's side tire, just chunking up a little bad. So I've gone through 2 brand new sets of tires. Not sets, but 2 new tires. Guess I'm just pushing a little too hard and too often into turn 1. You get a lot of speed in it, and a lot of that bite just kind of chews up that tire. So anyway, slow down, do less laps. I'm back home. And of course, as soon as I start recording, it starts to rain. I honestly didn't do very much driving on Sunday. I just went out maybe 3 times. I wanted to save a little tire because it's starting to run low. I want to save it for a next event. So I only went out a few times, and I don't know if I hit the record button the last time. Other than going through tires a lot more than I'm used to, it was a great event, no other issues. Car was solid all weekend. So I did delaminate 3 different tires. Every tire I put on that back driver's side, I just chew them up. Because before I wasn't going fast enough and drifting consistently enough to heat them up as much. And also it was hot and dry all weekend, no rain, so I was able to just burn them down. But they're chunking really bad. I think this is on a Kenda. Like this side of the tire looks brand new, like hardly any wear at all. This side is like gone. My accelerators are still in the car, I haven't pulled them off yet. But kind of similar, it's fine heel, but it's chunking heel. Like really bad and more towards the middle. So I might check my setup. I need to check the wheel, see what the toe is and also what the camber is in the rear. I never actually checked it since I've got the car. I've always just kind of ran it on what the previous owner had. But yeah, I'll definitely do that soon before the next event. The next drift event, I'm going to NCM, which I've had a lot of history at NCM. I've had plenty of track days though, but I've never drifted NCM. Well, not on purpose anyway. So the rain is starting to get a little loud out though, so I came inside. So drifting NCM should be fun, especially drifting into the sinkhole. Probably not quite at the skill level yet to really do it justice, but I'm still gonna go have fun, give it a try. But that's not my next event. My next event is I'm going back to Polecat with Chase Bays. This is the third time I've done this event with them. It has become one of my favorite events of the year. So that will be soon. Not this weekend, but the following weekend, 1st of October. So I'll be going back to my favorite racetrack and go chase some drift cars, but not drifting. But that is it for this video. If you haven't yet, go down, hit the subscribe button, because why not? And I will see you next time. Peace.